Our support has been rock solid since day one, and it will continue. Our overall support amounts to nearly 60 billion euros, from weapons to military support, from generators to transformers, supporting your schools, hospitals and critical infrastructure. And we are determined to help you win on the battlefield. So far, Team Europe has mobilized nearly 12 billion euros of military support, including lethal military support. And we are training an initial 30,000 Ukrainian soldiers this year. The EU has also secured 18 billion euros of macro-financial assistance for 2023, and we also provide strong humanitarian and civil protection assistance. Millions of Ukrainians have fled the war seeking safety and protection, and I would like to express our sincere gratitude to all Europeans who have stepped up to help these women, children and families with housing, education, healthcare and childcare. This is an emblem of our European solidarity, and it will continue. We'll continue to ramp up the pressure on Russia to end the war. Last June, the 27 EU member states decided to grant candidate status to Ukraine, and this was a major step. Since then, Ukraine has made considerable efforts and progress, especially on judicial reforms and fighting corruption. We encourage Ukraine to continue strengthening the rule of law because it benefits every Ukrainian citizen. We will be at your side every step of the way. In the meantime, we continue working hand in hand to unlock the full potential of the association agreement and the deep and comprehensive free trade agreement. We are also working to include Ukraine in the European roaming area as soon as possible. This is another concrete step in bringing Ukraine and the EU closer together. Dear President, dear Vladimir, the EU is with you today. The EU will be with you and your people tomorrow and for as long as it takes. We will be right by your side to rebuild a modern, prosperous Ukraine firmly anchored on our common European path, because there can be no safe and independent Europe without safe and independent Ukraine. Ukraine is the EU is Ukraine. Let's make it happen.
Russia is suffering a massive strategic failure, but Ukraine is withstanding and is building its path towards the European Union. Well, the fact that we are here for the 24th summit, Ukraine, European Union, amidst the war, but we are building, discussing and developing the future of Ukraine in the European Union. That is speaking more than 1,000 words. Helping now to repair the damages that Putin's bombs are doing to the energy infrastructure is one part, but the repair of buildings, of roads, of infrastructure, overall schools, hospitals, is a daily job you have to do. And therefore it is so important that we start with the fast recovery immediately. This is embedded in the larger process of reconstruction. I am glad that we could announce that the first 1 billion for fast recovery will be provided. We have now our secretariat between Kyiv and the European Commission up and running, so the work can start immediately to make sure that the recovery is immediately on the ground deliverable. Of course, there's also the support for the economy. The state functions have to be maintained, salaries have to be paid, social benefits, the economy must run. So far, the European Union has provided, in hindsight, to Ukraine 50 billion, including the 18 billion that will be the regular payments per month to the budget support of Ukraine. But we were also discussing how we can increase the income, the revenue for the Ukrainian business and economy